Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Royal Sussex Live. Welcome, one and all. Let me see here. I tell you, the best laid plans. You just don't know. Sometimes it's still a foot race all the way to the end because I always think of something else I could have done. Okay. Uh, Let me see who's here. You know, remember that project I was working on yesterday? I kept saying to myself, catfish, catfish. Well, I did. I got some catfish today, and it was everything that I wanted it to be. It was everything that I needed it to be. It was perfection. It was light and flaky on the inside, and it had that delicious crusty outside, and it was fried to perfection. And I tell you, I just took a big dive right into it. I ate two whole fillets before I could even think about it. And anyway, it was good. Oh, Adrian Burrow, you too? Well, it was magnificent. Okay. Um, oh well. Anyway, the best part about it is I still have two fillets left. I still have two fillets left. Okay. And I be wanting to tell them, I don't. You could hold the French fries. I don't want the French fries. So far, I haven't got the courage to do that. But so yeah, those fill you up pretty fast too. But it was good. I haven't had any in quite some time. And the thing that really surprised me is that it said it would be delivered within 30 minutes. And I'm like, how is that possible? Don't you have to, clean it, dust it off real good, and throw it in that there grease? And well, before you could say jumping jack flash, it was all done. And oh, let me get my slides while I'm sitting up here daydreaming about catfish. Daydreaming and I'm thinking of catfish. Daydreaming and I'm thinking about catfish. Fried in oil, crunchy all the way. Okay. Slides are coming up. It's the kind of fish that I say I have to say in that day. Sonia H, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Many happy returns of the day. Yes, Black Queen, I got some catfish today. It was so good. And it was from a little hole in the wall. That's the best place to get your food from. Anything that looked like the health department is on the way, right? That is the best place to eat. I'm telling you. Ooh, that's some good eating. Okay. Um, uh-oh. All right. Yep, I forgot to put that there. Uh, Not that it's the most important thing, but let me do that again with the slides. I forgot to put the thumbnail. Okay, so, get rid of that one and do it again. Okay, let me try this one more time. Wait, nope, that's not it. That's yesterday, right? Yeah, that's yesterday. I don't need that. What am I saying yesterday? That was this morning. Not yesterday. That was this morning. Okay. And go. Yeah. I almost forgot that I had slides from earlier this morning. Wow, 2 sets of slides today. Okay, so this was from, gosh, what time was it? 8:30 this morning? Right, that one was from 8:30 this morning. No wonder I'm confused. I'm just like, I forgot I was on already. So, and then this is now. This is now. So, Harry and Meghan in Nigeria, day one review with a little royal shade, followed by the oh yeah. Oh, by the way, someone sent me buy me a coffee earlier today. Thank you so much for that. I had totally missed that, but thank you again. I really do appreciate it. You know, the funny thing is, I got to figure out how to get the money out of Buy Me a Coffee yet. That part I haven't got to yet. Have you guys noticed that Harry is wearing kind of a teal color like Meghan did when she went to Ireland? Did you guys notice that? Um, Let me see if it's on this slide. See there? See the teal that Meghan has on? Well, look who's wearing teal today, or who was wearing it yesterday. Our Prince Harry. That's pretty clever. I didn't really catch on until about hours after I saw it. I was just like, oh, I get it. I get it. Instead of Meghan wearing the green, Harry's wearing the green and she's wearing the white. And you know what? What a clever way to be in the national colors without looking ridiculous. Has man, a royal man, has any of the royal men ever done that before where they actually wore the national color? See, Meghan is too clever for words. You know that that was Meghan's doing. You see there? And you know, I just figured that out now. I saw the white suit and I didn't catch on. I saw the teal. I didn't catch on. And now at, let me see, mark it down, 10:13 p.m., 24 hours after they got there, duh, now I get it. See, I'm slow, but I'm definitely worth waiting for. Black Queen says, Baron, is that new pagan position with apparatus for Willie? Something tells me that he's no stranger to wrenching his back like that. Something tells me he's no stranger. But thank you so much, Black Queen, for the super sticker, and thank you for being here. Yeah, something in my craw tells me that he's no stranger. I mean, especially all those pulled pork sandwiches. I mean, come on. I could dig it. Okay, so I love Nigeria. Well, I tell you what, I think before this is all over with, everybody's going to be in love. You know, I've never been to Africa, but I've always heard people say you go for one reason, but when you go back, it's going to be about people. I've always heard that. You go for the wildlife, you come back for the people. You go for the scenery, you come back for the people. I mean, it's not a lot of places you could say that about, like Japan. I love Japan, but you're not really going back for the people. It's just the people are part of it, but it's not most of it because, and as much as I love Germany, when I first went to Germany, I was something I referred to as the Eastern European glare. Now, to be fair, I was on the other side of the Berlin Wall, and I noticed that once you get to Eastern Europe, people don't say hi. You're like, "Hey, how you doing?" And they just look at you. I call it the Eastern European glare. They're not big on speaking to strangers, but now once you get to know them, I mean, they'll invite you in their homes, feed you, and everything else. Um, as long as you pay for your half. But no, I'm just kidding. But yeah, it's a big difference when once you get past. It's like when you in the U.S. when you go down south, people are friendlier. When you go to Europe, when you go east, people are less friendlier. At least, should I say, they're less outgoing. Yeah, they just look at you. You say hi, they're ready to call for help. They think you're up to something. So I'm just saying, for any of you Americans that are going to venture into Europe, just remember when you get to Eastern Europe, don't be getting all extra friendly because you know what's going to happen.
Police! 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 Help! Police! Help! Police! Help! Help! Police! Help!
That's what's going to happen. You know what? I can't believe it. I thought I was brewing myself a cup of coffee. I must have forgot to hit the button. Oh, Lord. I didn't forgot to hit the button. And I had my mouth all ready and forgot to hit the button. um, Elaine Parker, thank you so much for the super sticker. And also, thank you for being a member of Royal Sussex. This is bad. I'm going to be up all night. Yeah, digging a hole. Well, you know, there's an old saying about that. There's an old saying, and let me see if I can find it. Yes, there's an old saying, you guys. I'm going to share it with you right now. Okay. All right. You ready for it? Here it comes. If you find yourself in a hole, stop digging. That's it. That's our word for today. If you find yourself in a hole, stop digging. All right? You know, it does have the hallmarks of someone practicing. It does look like practice. When I saw that, I'm just like, is he practicing? It looked like practice to me. That's what it looked like to me. It looked like a couple of people practicing. Oh, I should actually let me say one person practicing. There's a different one that looks like a practice image. Okay, let me get on with it then because I got quite a few things to get through. There's a yellow rose in Texas. Speaking of Texas, I spoke to Jerry White. She's doing well. Her family is spoiling her as per usual, so that's a good thing. Okay. Lola Love says, I think all Americans should make a trip to Africa if they can afford it. I really love Ghana. Now I've got to go to Nigeria. Good idea. Okay. So, a Nigerian welcome. Take a look there. I mean, just an explosion of colors from the aunties. Hi, Joyce Yvette Davis. Thank you so much for the super sticker, and thank you so much for being here. And of course, there's Misan. Misan has taken some gorgeous photos. Wait till you see them. Okay, I got my coffee. Well, let me see. Oh, there you go. There you go. Now they look blessed. So, someone said that those were the wives of like the top officials or something like that. You know what? I love this. I love this. I've never seen any place where, absent a wedding, that you would have women dressed in very similar, if not identical, outfits. Unless they call themselves the Shirelles or the Supremes, you just don't usually see something like this. I think it's lovely. It is a great way to show sisterhood, camaraderie, and dare I say, authority. I love it. I absolutely love it. They all look so beautiful and so regal. I absolutely adore this. I cannot make out the symbols on their dresses, but I think it's beautiful. I think it's beautiful. This is I would be speechless if I got a welcome like that. I guess for, you know, if you're a royal or some type of head of state or something like that, seeing people in matching, let's say, uniforms or clothing, it wouldn't come as such a shock. But for all of these beautiful ladies to just, I just I love it. I love it. I absolutely love it. This is like one of the best things I've seen. And right here, there's Megan rocking the white suit, and it looks as though, um, what do they call that when you have the flowers around your wrist? Is it a corsage? I don't know if you should call that a corsage or not, but back in my day, that's what they used to call it. And I think it's beautiful. I think that's a very, very lovely gesture. Very lovely. Auntie is beautiful, isn't she? She's absolutely beautiful. And take a look there. Very nice. Now, I do believe these photos, yeah, these are the photos that are available on the Sussex's website. And I know that you know this because every day I have been saying, make sure you go, make sure you go on the Sussex.com so that they will know how much we love and appreciate the constant updates on their website. Amen. So I know you all have seen this already, right? Right. Anyway, for the two or three people that were listening, um, again, they went through so much effort. So let me share with you what it says about their welcome. It says, this afternoon, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex received a vibrant and heartwarming welcome to Nigeria by Chief of Defense General Christopher Musa at Defense Headquarters in Abuja. The couple were greeted with open arms, highlighting the deep connection made through the Invictus community, a celebration of resilience and the invincible spirit of injured service personnel united by the transformative power of sport. Expressing his gratitude, the Duke highlighted the critical role of sport in rehabilitation, commenting Nigeria's engagement with the Invictus movement. General Musa echoed the sentiments, reflecting on the newfound hope sport offers to wounded and injured soldiers. He shared insight into the challenges faced by the Nigerian armed forces, particularly the threat posed by IEDs and the importance of the solidarity and recognition for the bravery and sacrifice for the country. The visit was also a beautiful showcase of personal connections that transcends boundaries as the couple was greeted by a group of wives of armed forces members. Oh, so that's exactly who they were. They're the wives of the armed forces who embraced the Duchess with a joyous welcome home. Oh, that is so nice. That is a beautiful thing. Welcome home, Duchess. um, what is the name they gave her? Nagazi something. As the Duke and Duchess continue their visit, engaging with the military community, their message is clear: together through community and support, healing and hope are within reach. This trip is a testament of power of international solidarity, resilience of the human spirit, and the enduring bond forged through shared challenges and triumphs. Joan Lawman, thank you so much for the super sticker. And thank you, as always, for watching Royal Sussex. All right. Harry looks very dapper. He looks absolutely dapper. You know, I'm sure that Narnia, I'm sure Salt Island is upset. Ah, that is good. Mountain grown, hand picked by Juan Valdez, no doubt. Oh, look at our Duchess. And look at how Harry is looking at her, just as happy and as pleased as he could be for his darling wife. I love it. He is just as pleased as punch. Now, right now, oh, let me see, what time is it over there? It is 4:28 a.m. So chances are we're not going to see anything. And I'm certainly not staying up like I did last time. Um, yeah, people are taking license with that, aren't they? They are taking license with that. Now, the Kaduna. These are some beautiful photos, and you could rest assured that these photos were taken by Brother Misan. Fresh Vase, thank you so much for the super sticker. And thank you for watching Royal Sussex. Greatly appreciate you being here tonight. Media is flipping out with lies. Wait, this is there it go. It just moved. Okay. Yeah, they are. They are kind of they're being a bit naughty. Dare I say naughty? They are being a bit naughty. Okay. Esmeralda Dylan, thank you so much for the super sticker. And you're a member too. That is so cool. Thank you so much for being here. So while William was playing volleyball and digging holes and buying croissants or whatever it was, he was shopping for some pastries or something. Harry was actually talking to the soldiers. Now, if I'm correct, I'm assuming I got the right information. At this point, Harry and Meghan had split up, and there were some people that were not too happy that Meghan was not with him, and he addressed the group, letting them know that this was something that he needed to do himself, right? And again, it just shows how relaxed Harry is in Nigeria compared to being back in the UK, where he probably wouldn't be as relaxed. Um, that he was like, "Okay, darling, you go your way, I'll go mine." So I'm not sure what Megan did with her time, but I believe they were quite a distance away from each other. And but this was something that he needed to do for himself. So, and of course, we all respect that because you know, as much as the tabloid media love to say that they're joined at the hip, we all know that that's a big lie. There's a lot of times when they just need to do things separately, and it just makes sense. And there was never a career path for them moving forward where Harry and Meghan were going to do everything together. And I'm sure that that was an assumption for some people, but that was a big lie from the tabloids and from the, Royal Rhoda and such. You never heard them make some declaration that we're going to go hand in hand and do everything. I don't think that either one of them are that type of personality. They not looking to cling to each other. They're looking to love and support each other. I don't think their relationship, just because they are deeply in love and continue to be deeply in love, doesn't mean that they're so clingy and dependent upon each other. So, huh? Let me see if I can grab that one for you. Did I edit that one down? I certainly did not. Oh boy, that looks a mess too. Let me see if I can do something with that. Huh. Okay. Oh no! I tell you what, I will have it ready for you in a minute. Let's continue with the Misan images. There you go. I'm not sure what that is, but I'm sure it's something very nice. But oh yeah, the Nigeria is going to have them. They're going to have to go and buy a couple of new suitcases because every place they turn, they're getting more and more gifts. I'm serious. Every time you look around, there's just more gifts, more gifts, and more gifts. They are spoiling them. They are truly spoiling them, and they deserve it too because they do so much for other people, and I'm glad to see that. And take a look here. This is Harry greeting. This is the is he? Oh my goodness. Oh, Jeannie Rock Bailey, Baron, your coverage of this event is amazing. Thank you so much. I almost let that slip past me. And thank you so much for being here and for being a member, no less. Thank you so much for that. And this is one of the hospital wards. This is one of the hospital wards. I'm telling you, I'm very touched. I'm very touched that in spite of everything, Harry actually he was doing a little press conference. He was doing a little press conference, and he told them, he said, gonna have to cut it short because he wanted to make sure that he had the maximum amount of time to visit with the soldiers. So surely the focus is, whatever happens, the focus is on the veterans, on the, not the soldiers, the veterans. The focus is on the veterans, and he made doubly sure that that was understood, which I really, really admire that in him, that he, you know, made that the main focus, not anything else. But okay, so I have that little conversation. I have it ready. I'm going to send it to my PC so I could play it for you. It's like a little press conference. Okay. Shan't take but a minute. Hi, Terry H. I read that Harry and Meghan had a lot of meetings. Yes, yes. I don't know where they got the energy from. Who is that pleasant after all of that flying and I don't know. I don't know. But I'm telling you, they oh, there's the video. Let me see here. Okay. Let's hope this works. There it is.
I'll keep this very short. So, without wanting to take up more of your time, I thank you for facilitating this visit to Kaduna. I'll keep this very short because time is short and we must get to the hospital to meet as many troops as possible. I'm very sorry that I didn't bring my wife up to Kaduna. I can see that you wanted to see her, but this trip was important for me to do by myself, and she has separate meetings in Abuja. Your words, I feel your words of encouragement and of support. Thank you, and thank you for everything that you do, your service to this community. The focus of this trip up here is obviously the wounded, injured and sick men and women who serve the Nigerian forces to keep people safe. And having founded the Invictus Games over 10 years ago, Nigeria was the first African nation to join last year in Germany with 10 fantastic human beings. And as we had a conversation with the Chief of Defence Staff a few hours earlier, he acknowledged the smiles on their faces and the fact that that opportunity, that moment, being part of the Invictus community, put a smile back on their face. So when you talk about lifting the spirits, that is what we are here to do. And we will build on that morale and show that anyone that is caught in the line of fire, that their life, despite injury, is not over. And that they and their families can continue on, and that sport will be a very useful way for rehabilitation. So, without wanting to take up more of your time, I thank you.
Okay, so as I said, he was anxious to go and visit with the injured, sick veterans, as opposed to talking about anything else. But they were very disappointed that Meghan wasn't there. Oh, you they were just like, Harry, you got some splaining to do. Truth is truth. Thank you so much for 1 month's membership. Yep, the old what do you call it? The old ginger charm. He had to kind of talk his way out of that one because they're like, yeah, yeah, yeah. Where's Meghan? We want to see Meghan. We want the Nigerian princess. Where is Meghan? I feel kind of bad for him, actually. I feel kind of bad for them. They're just like, yeah, that's real interesting, but where's your wife? Uh-huh. Yeah, 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 yeah. Where's your wife? And of course, let me see what this man's name is. I should know it by now because I actually made one of my little short videos that was not ready in time. Uh oh, glad I caught that one. Okay. I would have caught it later, but his name is Senator Ubu Sani. Yeah, Uba Sani. That's his name, Senator Uba Sani, and that's who Harry's visiting with. Now, you guys, let me repeat: this is not a royal tour. However, there was red carpets, there were gifts, there were photo ops. There was even a "Where's your wife?" So not that I'm saying there was any missteps, but if there was anything that just kind of got the side eye, I would say the fact that he showed up and everybody was looking over his shoulder and looking around him to find out where Meghan was. So they'll have to see her next time, I suppose. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. And then, of course, there was also what appeared to be something of a throne. I mean, not really a throne, but there was these two very ornate chairs that Harry and Senator Uba sat in at the top of the red steps covered with red carpeting, watching the performers. So, but again, this is not a royal tour because I don't want to get the rest of the family's nose out of joint. Um. Oh, okay. There it is. Okay, it says Prince Harry. The Did I do this already? The Duke of Sussex visited Kaduna to spend time with wounded and injured service members at 44 Nigerian Army Reference Hospital. At 44, oh, that's an interesting name. Anyway, excuse me. The Duke was greeted with a traditional Nigerian welcome by Senator Ubasani, governor and of Kaduna State, which included a performance from the local dancers at the exchanging of warm greetings and gifts. He then traveled a short distance to the 44 Nigerian Army Reference Hospital, where he joined Colonel N.S. Anachukwa and the chief medical director. He's the chief medical director on a tour of the facility designed to help wounded service and men and women recover after injury. The hospital includes a leading, God, that's small, what is that? Person gym, physiotherapy gym, and a high tech prosthetic lab. Oh, that's very important. Prosthetics are expensive, which offers state of the art replacement to those who have lost limbs. A donation offered by Germany that has been transformational for on site prosthetic fittings. Wow. That is good because, sometimes people are waiting for prosthetics. In certain economies, people waiting for prosthetics may find themselves waiting for years. And then sometimes they get like a hand me down prosthetic, which never fits right. So anytime you can fit someone with a prosthetic, you it's like changing their lives. That is so important. Prince Harry met up with around 50 courageous soldiers across two wards, hearing about their stories of service and sacrifice, and wishing them all a speedy recovery. Two of the men had been seen at last year's Invictus Games, and their smiles were a reminder of what they'd seen was possible post injury. The Duke bid farewell. He received an array of thoughtful gifts symbolizing the deep gratitude of all those he met. His time in Kaduna, I like that name, Kaduna, was more than just a visit, it was a tribute to resilience and the hopeful outlook for Nigeria's heroes. Prince Harry thanks everyone for a warm welcome he received in Kaduna, and especially pleased to be able to congratulate Princess Awu in person since her graduation from the Royal Military Academy, Sandhurst, um, this past April. Really? Did I see her? I don't know if I saw her or not. Oh well. And then supporting students in Abuja. Okay. Oh, these are gorgeous photos. These are gorgeous. These are gorgeous. Love these. And our Duchess looks absolutely stunning. Absolutely stunning. Yes, love these. Today, yes, it says hello from Nigeria. Today, Prince Harry and Meghan, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, visited Lightway Academy in Abuja, Nigeria, to launch its first ever mental health summit, and the result of an expanded partnership between Archwell Foundation and the Jinko Foundation. Or is it Gianco? Okay. Oh, let me see. Joan Garcia says, Baron, did tabloids say no one likes the Sussexes while Nigerian dignitaries and politicians scheduled events with Harry and Meghan and give them gifts? I do believe it was not just the tabloids, but it was also Good Morning Britain, GB News, Talk TV, the Rhoda, the Rats. All of those people said that. All of them. They all seem to be of the opinion that our Duke and Duchess are not very liked. And I even heard like a flattering review of their trip so far, but still, GB News had to finish it by saying, in spite of the fact that they are unpopular in Britain and the US, according to polls, I'm just amazed. Actually, I'm not amazed, but it's really interesting that this Kensington Palace driven hate campaign includes trying to convince people that they're unpopular in the US as well as the UK. But I'm just wondering, why is that so important? Why does it have to be how unpopular they are in the English speaking world? No place else, just the English speaking world is just so important to them to try to convince people how unpopular and how unlike they are. Yes, that's where the date was. Absolutely. That's where they had their first big date, was in Africa. By the way, thank you, Joan Garcia, and thank you for being a member. Thanks for the super chat. And yeah, so of course, these were when they were presented those beads when they first arrived yesterday. And those are the performers that greeted them. I like that pattern, and the color combination is really cool. And of course, the school. Everybody has been looking at those videos of the Sussexes dancing with the kids. That seems to be most people's favorite. I know I like it. Let me see. Can I find that one? Okay, that is kind of small, but let me see what I can do. Ha, there we go. Oh. Oh, how sweet. How sweet. Could you imagine Queen Elizabeth and Philip just sitting down on the floor like that, even 50 years ago, 60 years ago, 70 years ago? It would be unheard of. Oh, man. Gotta love it. Ah, there you go. Selfie time. Now, that is what I call a warm welcome. Over the next 3 days, the students will engage in various activities and discussions designed to offer resources and assistance for their mental health well being, including sessions on enhancing emotional wellness during adolescence and how to identify and manage stress. Following the discussion, the Duke and Duchess visited with recipients of the Jinko. Is it G? Yeah, okay, I guess that's how you say it. David Awello Leadership Scholarship for Girls, which provides full tuition, healthcare, and social and psychological support to young female survivors of terrorism and gender inequity in Nigeria. In 2023, the Archwell Foundation supported girls' education and health in Nigeria, collaborating with Jinko Foundation to send school supplies and hygiene products. I'm not going to say that word. Hygiene products to over 2,500 girls in the region, addressing their critical needs and contributing to long term sustainable solutions in their lives. An estimated 37 million women and girls in Nigeria experience period poverty, unable to access or afford hygiene products as a result of millions of girls in the country miss school every day, crippling their educational advancement. It is a very worthy cause. It is a very, very worthy cause. Even though I blush and get embarrassed talking about it, it is something that I'm sure most guys would never think of, but it is a thing, and a lot of girls do miss school because of the stigma and everything. So, thank goodness that there are thinking, feeling, breathing people out there that are aware of this void that needs to be filled, and they do something about it. TCC Son, thank you so much for the super sticker, and thank you for watching Royal Sussex. Here comes the sun. Here comes the sun. I said, uh, leave me alone, Black Queen. Myra, Y'all know what it is. It's the cotton pony. Leave me alone. I refuse to say it. Next, you're gonna have me holding your purse while you're in the dressing room, or carrying your purse while you're digging through some clothes rack or something like that. Uh, oh, why is my face all hot? Oh man. Well, look, don't tell me. Where is he at? Tell him. He seems to be the authority. Tell him. Oh, oh man. Oh, how sweet. How adorable. Who are those people? Where are they from? She's pretty. Ah, how sweet. That is just adorable. Ah, woo. Oh, Lord. Y'all are just unpacking every possible name combination there is. Oh, man. Okay, let me stop smiling. My face hurts. Okay. Now, and okay, did I show this one already? Actually, I think this is just a random that I found. This one and these, Misan posted these. He says, listening to his story of survival and fortitude, the Duke of Sussex with Nigerian military veteran, photographed by me. A profoundly powerful moment today at the amputee hospital in Kaduna, the Duke of Sussex with Nigerian military veteran, photographed by me. Of course, those are photographed by you, Misan. Who else would have posted them on your Twitter? Anyway, I don't mind celebrating his talent because these are beautiful photos. These are beautiful. I mean, literally, Harry is right there at their bedside, and this is what he rushed out of that conference to do. He wanted to make sure that he could be there to support them. Duchess of Success, you got here at just the right time. You don't know what these ladies have been putting me through. They have been trying to embarrass me. I wish you would have a discussion with them. They have been picking on me. You got here just the right time. You don't know what these ladies have put me through. Oh, this is really nice. This one is really, really nice. I love the dimension to it. I just could not imagine having like one of the most famous people in the world, the most influential royal alive today. Well, one of them. Actually Meghan is, but um and you're just, how much more vulnerable can you be than laying in a hospital ward? And here comes the Duke of Sussex. That is phenomenal. That is phenomenal. Oh, okay. There we go. I just pinned a Sussex friendly space, the Duchess of Success. Thank you, Church Nelly. So when you guys are saying, oh, I'm running out of safe spaces, there is yet another safe space, Duchess of Success. Um, that way you could avoid looking at all those negative channels and news reports and stuff like that. better to be in a safe space than to listen to people disparage the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. So make sure you guys are liking, sharing, and subscribing all of the suggestions that we make. And thank you, moderators, for putting those up there. No, I got a soundbite for you guys. I got a soundbite. I hope. You all remember him, right? Cam Hayward. He's talking about his meeting of the Duke of Sussex. I almost forgot about this. Okay.
None of you knew. They had you there and nobody tipped it. You were named Walter Payton Man of the Year, which is really one of the. Give it up.
Thank you.
I mean, certainly the highest, off the field honor in the NFL.
Yeah.
And your whole family was at the NFL honors.
Yes.
And nobody knew. I was talking backstage. None of you knew. They had you there and nobody tipped it.
No, it was very embarrassing. When I think about that moment, I told my mom, I told my wife, I was like, it's not happening.
And there's how many of you are in the running at that point?
There's 32 guys.
Right. So each team
gets a guy, and then we get up there, and everybody's got a great story. And so you're looking around, you're like, that guy deserves it. That guy deserves it. And never once did I think I deserved it.
Right.
So it was just an unbelievable moment. I watch it, and I'm watching Prince Harry go up there. I'm like, oh man, this is a big moment.
Yeah.
Prince Harry is about to announce the winner. And then I see the video package, and I'm like, oh man, I gotta talk. So I was not ready for that moment, and they didn't tell me I was gonna win, so I didn't have a speech ready. So I was just going off the dome, and it ended up turning out pretty good.
Yeah, it turned out great. There were multiple times, I believe, where you were like, Prince Harry.
Yeah.
Because I think if you had ever pictured winning that award, I don't think you would have pictured Prince Harry being the one who gave it to you.
No, and then after you take these pictures, and they're like portrait pictures, and so it's like me and Prince Harry, like we're at prom or something. So it was very, very euphoric. Where I was just like, I never thought I was going to be in this situation at all.
Yeah. You were named Walter Payton Man.
So, I thought the funniest thing was describing it as taking pictures as though he and Harry were on prom together. But they are very artsy photos. Angela Thomas, thank you so much for the super sticker. And thank you so much for watching Royal Sussex. Oh, and you're also a member. That is outstanding. But yeah, so that is, of course, that Sussex effect. This has got to be demoralizing to his brother, right? It has to be. It has to be. And if he would just stop trying to compete with Harry, this will not seem so awful. But there is no competition. He should have figured that out from when they were kids. You couldn't compete then. You certainly are not able to do it now. So it's really too bad. But he just keeps trying to insert himself in places, that is William, in places where he just don't jive. I mean, remember, let me see if I got the timetable right. Harry and Meghan went to Jamaica, and then William pulled this thing with, was that the one with Tom Cruise, or was it something else? Oh, William went to the it was the air ambulance thing, right? I don't know. I forget the order of it. And no, the air ambulance, that had to do with the living legends. But William had did something else to try to come for Harry, only for Harry to appear on the stage at this award. And I mean to tell you, that was just perfect timing. That was perfect timing. And yet, poor Willie just don't give up. He don't give up easy. I tell you that much. He does not give up easy. But yeah, I'm going to see if I can grab one of those photos from that night so you can see the prom picture. In case you forgot what that looks like, the prom night photo. That is funny, though. I'm so sorry I did not have it prepared already. But yeah, that is quite a description. That was February, right? Let me see here. You guys, just so you know, I think I have something like 84,000 photos, 84, maybe 86,000 photos. I have, oh, I see it. I see it. Prom night. Yes, there we go. Prom night. Okay. Prom night. Oh man, this coffee is kicking in, and do I ever feel good? I feel good. I hadn't had a cup all day. Okay, ready for prom night? Give me just a second. Is Anne still here? Anne, I wanted to share this with you if you are. Anyway, I'm going to have to take him away so that I can make room for prom night. Okay, so maybe this one, and this one, and this one, and that one. Okay, here we go. Ha! Okay, it does kind of look like a prom photo. Yes, I see it. And of course, um, this really stole Willie's thunder. This really stole Willie's thunder. If you can remember what happened, that okay, did they go to Jamaica? I thought Jamaica was January. Whatever it was, it was just like okay. I want to say I don't remember. I don't remember, and I can't figure it out right now. But yeah, go Harry. So proud of him. Okay. No, leave the muscle, dude. Oh man. Yes, I actually watched a bit of the coverage, and also here, you guys, it even some of the local television affiliates have covered the trip, or at least have spoken about it. They have taken time out of the news day to talk about Harry and Meghan, the Invictus game. See, what's really good about this is that it does promote Invictus. They most of the reports, if not all of them, I have not seen them fail not one time to mention Invictus. So for that, they are sticking to the program. Let's see. King Charles that the IG was a hostile rival operation that took away from the message of the monarchy. Harry is not welcome. Uh, okay, so be it. If Charles, if his, um, time on the throne is that weak and insignificant that people just don't notice him, he has gone through a lifetime of being overlooked. What's another time of being overlooked? Rohini, I just thought about you. I just thought about you. I just walked past my little drummer, the little tin, the what is it, the metal drum. I just walk past. Every time I see that, I look at it and I say, Rohini loves me. I love that little guy. I love that little guy. Okay, and so this is Jinko. This is what was mentioned earlier. Okay, where am I? There we go. Welcome, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, to Nigeria and celebrating our partnership to bring mental and other hygienic health workshop to you. Why am I being tortured tonight? Why am I being tortured? Love that pic. A few more from a truly incredible day. Why am I being tortured? How come I cannot escape that word? Huh? How come I can't escape it? Okay, Church Nelly says, okay, people, this is a nice segue to change the subject. Okay, people, surgery is scheduled for June 6th. Prayer warriors, I need you. Absolutely, Church Nelly. We are going to be praying for you. Oh, man. Yes, the word just keeps popping up, don't it? Um, Yeah, so this is I think we kind of looked at some of their photos earlier, but these are the extras. Okay. And look at all the cameras in the back. I mean, they have a press uh group following them around, which is cool because again, oh my goodness, do you all see that pattern on the wall back there? Do you see the pattern on the wall? How come I cannot escape this? Every place I look, I see it. Do you see it? It looks like oh, listen, I don't know if you guys are pranking me or not. Did somebody go into the photos and my slides and change things? Because I am literally sitting here blushing. My cheeks are all puffed up and red. It looks like I see some wings back there. Oh, anyway, I am just going to now every place I look, I'm going to see, and I'm afraid to open up the refrigerator. If I try to throw something in the garbage, it'll be there. Squeeze the toothpaste, there it is again. I feel like I'm being chased around with it. Oh my goodness. Yes, I know. I know that it looks like a very familiar shape. Anyway, we're gonna just slide on to the next one. Great group shot there. And okay. Look at Harry all relaxed and leaning in talking.
Police! 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 Help! Police! Help! Police! Help! Help! Police! Help!
Do you guys remember that song for Tootsie Roll? Remember the Tootsie Roll song? Whatever it is, I think I see becomes a Tootsie Roll to me. Tootsie Roll, a chocolate chew. Tootsie Roll, I think I'm in love with you. Well, for me, it's whatever it is, I think I see becomes a sanitary pad to me. Sanitary, sanitary. Absorbent as can be. Sanitary, sanitary is all I see. Whatever it is, I think I see becomes a sanitary pad to me. Uh, I feel like I'm losing my mind. Honestly, I feel like I'm losing my mind. I feel as though I have stepped through the looking glass. All I was trying to do was just have another informative evening of Royal Sussex. And what do I get? Cotton and lots of it. Oh man. I know this has really degraded into a weird Royal Sussex. Anyhow, so leave it to Cloud Nugget. Oh no, I cannot see that. Let me see. Cloud Nugget says, I noticed a lot of you laughing at Peggy, but the joke is on y'all because if this upcoming king thing fails, he still has his backup day job. There you go. There you go, you guys. So you cannot keep a lazy king down. Black Queen says, Baron, your cheeks are puffed and red if you and Chuckles out bobbing for pads. Thank you, Black Queen. Thank you. I hadn't thought about that, but oh, okay. So thank you again, Cloud Nugget, for another one of those hilarious um reimagined images of Willie Leaks. Okay. And take a look here. It says Prince Harry flies to Nigeria's no-go zone, plagued by Boko Haram, before cracking jokes with injured soldiers, but leaves Meghan 120 miles behind after couple enjoy rock star welcome to country on their quasi royal tour. So, you know what, guys? Harry military visit. Um, they keep changing the headlines all day. They keep changing it. Some are flattering and some are just filthy, awful, nasty innuendos. Um, when they could be talking about William and his trip to the beach. I was very delighted to have received an audience today. The Duke of Sussex, Prince Harry, who was in Kaduna to meet with Nigerian military veterans, soldiers wounded in action, and families of soldiers killed in action. In his remarks during the courtesy visit, the Duke, it's a very long thing, so I will share that with you in a video later. Absolutely. Absolutely. That describes it 100. 100. That describes it. You're so right, Teal.
Bitter. And somebody needs to say it. Bitter. Bitter, bitter, bitter.
I'm sorry, Terry, not Teal. Bitter, bitter, bitter. Ah, there you go. What do you guys think? What do you think? Huh? Huh? What do you think? Is he rocking it? And the Daily Mail actually had a headline where someone said that Harry looks like a king. I'm sure that that didn't go over well. That Harry looks like a king. Harry is a king. As far as I'm concerned, Harry is the king. Yes, if there was ever anyone who could say that they're a king, it is Harry. Absolutely. King Harry. Good King Harry. Well, I mean, Diana, and mothers know best. Diana looked at her child and began to refer to him as good King Harry. Yep, good King Harry. She knew what she was talking about. She knew exactly what she was talking about. Good King Harry. As a matter of fact, I'm going to show you all the video where he tries it on. If you got time, I will show you the video just in case you have not seen it. I will share that with you. Tootsie Roll, a chocolate chew. Tootsie Roll, I think I'm in love with you. Whatever it is, I think I see becomes a Tootsie Roll to me. You guys don't remember that song, Tootsie Roll? Tootsie Roll, a chocolate chew. Tootsie Roll, I think I'm in love with you. Okay, give me just a second, you guys. Okay, I got it just the way I want it, and I'm going to share it with you. I did not label these because I was going to use them later, but there's no time like the present. Okay. Here it goes.
But the prince is incomplete. He will be complete with this. Now, just like the cover. Yes. Yeah, just
Did you hear what he said? This is incomplete. One more time.
But the prince is incomplete. He will be complete with this. Now, just like the cover. Yes. Yeah, just
Good King Harry. There he is. I think he looks beautiful. I think he looks beautiful. Yep. Oh, I think it goes back further than the 90s. I think it goes back further than that. Light skinned Harry. Absolutely. Light skinned Harry. Oh, Marshar, I was almost in tears watching Harry being robed. And when he placed his own crown on his head, folks, that is very, very symbolic. Good King Harry of the people. You get a bell for that, Marshar. You get a bell for that. That is lovely. And of course, there was a gift. There was a art piece that was presented with the image of young Harry and Diana, and then there was another that was a wedding image of Harry and Meghan. Now, um, for some reason, he told him to smell the frame. So I don't know what kind of material they use for the frame, or maybe it was the image. I don't know, but it must have some kind of fragrance or something that I saw in the video. But anyway, that was incredibly generous. So, like I said, they are going to need bigger suitcases because they're going to have a lot of stuff to bring back. Jose William, as if I'm embarrassed enough. Oh, remember I said they were in some very ornate chairs. Now, I have to say this again. This is not a royal visit. This is not a royal tour. Harry and Meghan stepped down from official royal duty, so they are not considered quote unquote working royals. However, there is red carpets, there are thrones, there are gifts. Hell, there's even crowns. There was even a crown. So I don't know how much more you have to do to declare this a royal tour, but Harry and Meghan would be aghast if anyone said that, because it's not a royal tour. This is about the veterans. So I feel like I am duty bound to remind people that this is not a royal tour. So if you guys want to see more of Harry's visit with Senator this guy, I have all but finished a video that I'm going to post later, and you'll see more of that visit. I kind of pieced together some of the footage I was able to secure earlier. And you know what? Okay, so there's nobody in the spaces right now. I'm taking a look to see if I missed anything from earlier. And I do believe I am all caught up. Yes, I don't see anything else that I would have missed. Oh, you guys, this is so funny. I got to share this with you. It says, can someone please call the manager? Oh, well, I'll let you see it. I will let you see it. I will let you see it. The squad is pushing back. The squad is pushing back big time. Okay. All right, let me grab it. Let me grab it. You're gonna love it. Nobody's gonna believe it. Nobody's gonna believe it. Here goes. This is not okay. I demand to speak to the manager of Africa. Signed, Karen. Somebody made an angry Karen emoji. That is a Karen. Notice the very complicated haircut, the angry demeanor. That is definitely a Karen. That is definitely a Karen. As a matter of fact, that is the kind of Karen that calls the
Police! 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 Help! Police! Help!
What a drama mama. But yeah, that is definitely a Karen. Yep. That is a Karen 100%. I'm so glad I looked through the Twitter. You better walk, Megan. You better walk. I love it. You had better walk. Let me show you. I have this photo already, but it's not clear like this one. So let me go ahead and grab this one and share it with you. You better walk, sister. You better walk. Okay, ready? Bam. Huh. Huh. I didn't notice the shoes earlier. I did not notice the shoes earlier, but I want to say that they're like a gold rust color, something like that. Very cool. Very, very cool. All right. All right. You are doing it, sis. You are doing it. You are doing it. I love this. I really do love this photo. Oh, thank you so much, Black Queen. Please make sure you hit the thumbs up. And if you have not subscribed, please like, share, and subscribe. Once again, make sure you are supporting all of these Sussex friendly spaces. You guys, I know just repeat that all the time, but for people who haven't done so, I have to tell you, this is how we have built a community. It is not competing with the other channels, is supporting the other channels, which I have done from day one. And because we have been so supportive to each other, instead of like the derangers fighting with each other and arguing and stuff like that. I mean, some of the deranger channels, they have these huge falling outs. I don't know of that in the Sussex squad. So we have built an incredible community. We have done good work. And so I submit to you, please like, share, and subscribe. All right. I love that. Okay, let me stop looking at this photo. Got to move on. Got to move on. I think I got like 70 slides. I don't know how many I got left. And there is Harry as he goes inside. This is where he was presented the gifts. I guess they're in like a government building, courthouse, something like that, multi agencies. Yeah. Okay, you better strut. Strut. A Tale of Two Tours, Rockstar Welcome in Nigeria versus uh, Pasties, and what is the pasty? I guess pastries. And pasties, not like that, is it? And shovels in Cornwall. Stark difference in Harry and William's royal tours lay bare the different lives of service brothers. Uh, uh, Different lives of service brothers led. An expert says Sussexes finally have half in, half out dream queen forbade. Okay, so let me decipher that for you. Harry and Meghan offered half in, half out. They said, let us go to North America and we will live there. And that way, William and Kate, this is what Harry said, they can have all the attention, all the front pages, they could have everything. And you could take the titles, just leave us out of it. They said, oh, no, no, no. We want you to keep the titles. We're going to give you a year. And if things don't work out in a year, you all can come back. That's what they said. We'll give you a year. We're going to give you money, and we're going to let you keep your royal protection. And so 5 months into it, abruptly, Charles took back the offer of money, and of course, abruptly cut off the royal protection. And of course, there was absolutely no chance of a half in, half out. You're either in here or you're out of here. And you remember back in the day, I used to say, sometimes God will do for us what we cannot do for ourselves. And so the Lord said unto thee, worry not, children. You don't need that institution. Go ye unto the world and live your best life. Go ye unto Netflix. Take thyself to Spotify. It's all in the Bible. Do all those things, my children, and thy shall be happy and content. And that's exactly what they've done. And it has been onward and upward ever since. Thank you for your hard and loving work to bring us these videos, Baron. You are quite welcome, Rory. Thank you so much for the acknowledgement. I really do appreciate that. And you guys, just as they said, no half in, no half out, I make sure I do my best every time because it's what you all deserve. I really do appreciate you all being here and supporting this channel. Oh, and I got some flowers too. I just noticed that. I got some flowers. Yes, what the heck are pasties? What are pasties? I don't know what they're talking about. So, excuse me. This is Harry and Meghan signing the autograph book. As you can see, Harry signed first, Meghan second. Harry's handwriting is legible, adequate. And then there's the beautiful lines of Meghan's well-written calligraphy. I don't know what either one of them say, but I do have this for you. I do have this for you. Ha. And it's all ready to go. Okay. Now remember this, I repeat, under no circumstances do you assume that this is an official royal tour. The fact that it says Duchess and Duke, see there, Duchess, and in front of Harry, it says Duke. In spite of that, this is not a royal tour. This is just a couple of average everyday citizens who happen to be the most influential royals on the face of the earth, that just, drop by to see a couple of friends in Nigeria. People do that all the time. And the fact that they have been showered with gifts, walked the red carpet, the fact that they, have had performers celebrate them with song and dance, none of that means anything. They're just a typical couple out for a weekend or whatever, and that's it. There's nothing to it. Nothing to see here, folks. Okay, so a pasty is a meat, potato, carrot wrap in pastry and baked in the oven. Greg sells the best. Really? I wonder if I had that and didn't know what it was, because I went to Greg's and oh my God, they have so much delicious food ready to go. I love it. Okay. Welcome, Prince Harry and Meghan, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, and Archwell Foundation. So there you can see it without the people walking in front of it. I found one where it was completely clear. And of course, you recognize the images of the Duke and Duchess of Sussex from the time 100, when they were part of the 100 most influential people on the planet. And here's another random photo of the Sussexes mingling with the crowd. And of course, as I said before, there are street performers. Not street performers, but there are performers, ceremonial performers. Let me see. Okay, Africa, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex arrived in Nigeria on Friday for a 3-day visit with a focus on meeting wounded soldiers, prompting the Invictus Games, promoting the Invictus Games and supporting local charities, because this is not an official royal tour. It is not. And there's Derek right there. Derek and David. Told you he was there. I wasn't sure. I started doubting myself, but yes, he is there. And of course, David is there. Good old David, one of Harry's best friends and closest allies, as well as part of the Invictus Foundation. He has done so much for these games. He has. And what's interesting is he said that when he first met Harry, he didn't really care for him that much. He didn't have anything against him, but he just kind of thought, oh God, here comes one of those royals. And he thought Harry was going to be just another royal, just in there and out of there, for the day or whatever. And then once he got to know Harry, then they have been, ride or die ever since. They have been ride or die. So, and of course, he was there on one of the last nights. There, actually, I think it was the last night the Sussexes were doing official royal duty. This was one of their farewells. And yeah, that was the first time I'd ever seen them before, was when Meghan and Harry went to that function. Yeah, but he's a good guy. He is a good guy. Now, just because Harry is reviewing the troops, just because he's walking along and looking at the um, uniformed military people, does not mean that this is a royal tour. You guys stop thinking that. He was just going to the restroom. And when he was on his way to the restroom, there just happened to be a bunch of well manicured, pressed, and upright people standing along the path, as they probably do every day. So if anybody from the Rhoda accuses Harry of acting like a working royal, just remember he was on his way to the restroom and just happened to walk past these people in uniform. I mean, that happens to me all the time. Every time I go to the restroom, I just happen to pass about 30 or 40 people in these beautiful, well-tailored uniforms. It happens. So, nothing to see here. This is not a royal tour. Harry is a prince of the realm. He is an HRH, right? He does have military experience, but he is not there to review the honor guard or troops or whatever. He's just a prince of the realm visiting some friends in Nigeria. And you see the little building back there? He thought that that was the entrance to his hotel. That's it. And he just, stood there waiting to, he thought he was waiting in line. That's it. He thought he was waiting in line to get into his hotel. He had no idea that this was people standing there to wait for him. He didn't know. Joanna Hong says, I have been waiting for this moment of our favorite couple in their lovely land visit all day. Thank you, Baron, for the hard work. Thank you, Joanna, and thank you for being a member and watching Royal Sussex. And thank you for not watching this royal tour, because it's not a royal tour. This is just Harry and Meghan going away for the weekend. So if anybody says otherwise, just remind them that this is not a royal tour. Just like the fact that Harry and Meghan are wearing the national colors is all by chance. Now, there is Willie playing volleyball. There's Willie playing volleyball, and look at how he's giving it his all. I mean, he's making faces and grunting and bristling, all of that, doing his level best to outdo Harry, only for Harry to calmly, I don't even know what that is, but everybody seems to think he's doing it right. So even trying to have a moment with volleyball, that was taken away from Willie. And then, of course, Henry VIII says, feels a bit like shooting fish in a barrel at this point, to be honest. And if you don't know what that term is, shooting fish in the barrel, that means that it's too easy. It is too easy. Outdoing William at this point doesn't take a whole lot. You just really have to show up and be Harry. So let's see. It says here, shooting fish in a barrel is an idiom. It means, oh Lord, here comes some pop-up. No wonder my computer be messing up. Okay, let me try this one. Oh, never mind. You know what it means. It means doing something really easy. Instead of trying to throw a line and catch a fish or whatever, they ain't got nowhere to run. All right. And so in order to try to make it seem more interesting, William actually paused and gave it a lot of thought before he cast the shovel into the soil. He wanted to make sure that they had the right light, that he had. And mind you, look at what he's wearing. Look at what he's wearing. I wonder if he knew that they were going to have him dig. Probably not. This is really sad. This is really sad. Harry is the one on a tour, not a royal tour, but let's just say Harry is on tour. And William, not only did he embarrass himself in Jamaica, he's embarrassing himself, and he's not even away from the country. How do you do that? How does one embarrass themselves without even leaving their nation of birth? I mean, I can understand why things went so terribly wrong in Jamaica and the rest of the Caribbean, but he has the home advantage at this point, and still he's embarrassing himself. How? How? Yeah, this is sad. This is really, really sad. Poor Willie. I mean, look at him. He's almost down on all fours, as if that's something new. He's almost down on all fours trying to, you know, do his thing. Very sad. Very, very sad. And what's even worse is that he's drawing some unnecessary attention while we're trying to figure out where Kate is. Don't you think? Is this really wise when we don't know where is Kate Middleton? I think not. I think that he should avoid situations like this because people are going to start asking questions. Where is Kate Middleton? Right? I'll give you a good example. I will give you a great example, as a matter of fact. Let me see. Where is it? I'm going to give you a good example why this is probably the worst thing he could possibly do. Because we have not seen Kate since Christmas. And I'm not going to start all that right now, but I will do another Where is Kate Middleton very soon because the question needs to be asked. It really does. Let me see. Oh, there we go. Very awkward. Kate? No, sorry, haven't seen her. Really? Yeah, haven't seen her. Are you sure? Haven't seen her. Oh, because see, we have not seen her. Okay. This is why that is so awkward. This is exactly why. I mean, look. So don't say I didn't warn him. Well, let me see. We will have to shut down the Rangers from saying Meghan is not Nigerian, as if she has time to make up stuff. They have. Well, you know what? Kinsey Schofield, she said, well, she says that she's, but I don't know whether to believe her. I never really know when to believe Meghan Markle. Kinsey Schofield, do you really want to go there? She she doesn't do mean very well. She doesn't do cruel very well. And it's like she must be very sure that she is never going to do anything else to earn an income. Because I promise you, um, her future in media, if she wants to hitch her wagon to right wing television shows, she could do that, and she'll make money. But look at Sharon Osbourne. Sharon Osbourne was sailing along, doing just fine. People had forgot how she was on her reality show and everything. But the minute she exposed herself, what happened? What happened? Now she's selling her house in California and moving back home to Britain. So this is why I say Kinsey Schofield should really think twice before she decides that she wants to be this right winger because there's no future. There's no future in that. I mean, look at Megyn Kelly. Megyn Kelly used to be the darling of the right wing. Now she's doing a YouTube channel. Yep. Now she's doing a YouTube channel. So if I was Schofield, who wants to do all of these puff pieces and stuff, she's been working really hard trying to become a household word. I think that she's doing it the wrong way. She has a whole little, like, I don't know if you guys have ever seen it, but she has some very professional equipment in her living room. And it's not a very big apartment. It is not very big. I mean, she's not getting rich. She's earning a living. This is someone who used to do reality shows and red carpet interviews and stuff. And now she has been reduced to being a hater on GB News and Talk TV. Now she's in league with Lady C. Yep. Anyway, the last time William went on a tour was the Caribbean tour, right? Do you guys know that he has not been any place since the Caribbean tour? I mean, he's gone to New York, but he was going on his own, not representing the crown. He's gone to what was it, Singapore or whatever, but he went for that stupid thing that he does and not representing the crown, right? They don't, he is the next king, and the government will not allow him to do a royal tour. They will not allow him to do a royal tour. And we all know why. Yep, we all know why. So, Rockstar Welcome in Nigeria versus the other thing, and Shovels in Cornwall. Stark difference in Harry and William's royal tours lays bare the different lives of service brothers lead. As expert says, Sussexes finally have the half in, half out dream the Queen forbade. And there's Meghan on the Daily Telegraph, looking absolutely delicious. And then, of course, look at the selfie. Look at the big selfie compared to this, a desperate housewife. There's William hoping that somebody pinches his bottom. Uh-huh. Let me see. And then, of course, look at that. Look at that. That is the press. And you can see one of Harry's security people laying in the cut there. And here's a couple of random photos of our faves. And a couple of other randoms. The one on the left side, that's Harry visiting the hospital. Another random. And guess what, you guys? Am I through? Yes, I think that was it. Hold on. Yes, that was it. That was it. I thought I had more, but no, that was it. I thought I had 70 slides, but no, I think that was yesterday. So 62. Not bad. Not bad. All right, you guys, thank you so much. I will see you all. It's exactly midnight. I will see you all tomorrow. I'm going to take a look through just to make sure. The last time I did this, we all know what happened. They had just arrived. That Elizabeth Holmes person, she's commenting. I don't think she's over there, but she's commenting. She seems to be all up in it. Now, I didn't hear it myself, but some people have mentioned that she has been very snarky about the Sussexes in the past. So again, I don't have direct knowledge of it, but I heard. He also wore a yukata, a casual summer kimono. Oh, here's some. Oh, and there's Charles dressed up like Lawrence of Arabia. You know what? I'll save these for tomorrow, and I'll share them with you for tomorrow. The one with Charles dressed up like Saudi of Arabia, like Lawrence of Arabia, that one is particularly disturbing. Okay, yeah, you guys. Is this real? What I hear about someone to ridicule a guest for being culturally aware. I got to see if this one is real. I'll share it with you tomorrow. It's a picture of Kate in some kind of tribal outfit. Well, yeah, I will share those tomorrow. Never saw that one before. I got to verify that it's real, though, because, sometimes people will change headlines and you think it's a real article, but it's not. Wow, you could see the Northern Lights in Dublin. Wow, the sky is all purple and green. Isn't that something? You could see the Northern Lights in Dublin. Well, that would save me a whole trip to Finland. Okay. Good night, you guys. Get your rest on. We're going to do it again tomorrow. I may come on early again tomorrow, too. Maybe about 10 Central Time, maybe noon, depending on how much we have to share. So I'll probably come on twice tomorrow. Yeah, twice tomorrow. Good night, everyone. I would imagine it is possible to see it in Alaska. And there are times when you could see it in some of the northern states here, but there's so much light pollution that it would really have to be very dark. Yeah. But I think on occasion, the northern lights will stretch further down into the U.S. Definitely in Canada, though. I'm pretty sure they have it there. Trenchtown man was singing his song. Hey, Prince. Hey, Prince.
Yes, Prince. Trenchtown wants $245 billion. That's what Trenchtown wants. $345 billion. Yes, thank you. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's what Trenchtown wants. Yes. What do you mean?
Poor Willie. Poor Willie. Po Willie. He can't afford the R's. Po Willie. Po Willie. You know, somebody should have told him a long time ago when he was first starting to get kind of weird. Somebody should have put him in his place. And if somebody would have done that, then he wouldn't be in such a awkward situation.
Hey, girl, sit down. Sit down. I know you are jolted because you're such.
Yep. Somebody should have put him in his place a while ago. You know what? Why do I keep getting that one? Let me see here. Okay. That's weird. All right. Po Willie. Right? Yeah. William is getting everything that he asked for. He really is. He really is. And the people that helped him target his brother and his sister-in-law, and dare I say, even the kids in some roundabout way, because you know what? Charles and William both, they have it within their power to rein in the tabloid media. But then again, maybe they don't, since they know all their secrets, and the fact that the tabloids have gotten into, or they have gotten into bed with the tabloids. It seems as though they owe them a great deal for helping them, well, and especially in Charles and Camilla's case, helping them to reform their public image. That's where it started. It really started with Charles, and it will likely end with Willie. William is driven by jealousy. William is just driven by jealousy. Charles was driven by a notion that he needed to try to make himself look lovable to the public. And you know, depending on whether, you know, it is, you guys, I know I say this like a broken record. I just keep repeating it. But nobody has seen Kate. I mean, a unvarnished image of Kate, a regular video or live image of Kate since Christmas. And the public doesn't care enough to even ask the question, where is Kate Middleton? I don't think it's enough people that care. You only ever hear squatties and a few curious other people asking about it. Their poll numbers at an all-time low. An all-time low. And you can tell when they're nervous because they keep talking about Harry and Meghan, their polls. as if they're running for president. Yeah, it's going on 6 months. And they don't talk about her. They don't talk about her. For the last, like, what, 2 or 3 weeks, they have been trying to dig up little articles and find situations that they think was funny or interesting about Kate. And it seemed like because of the overwhelming coverage of Harry and Meghan, they don't even have to try so hard. People won't even notice that she's not around. And the longer she stays away, and maybe that is the ultimate strategy, out of sight, out of mind. The longer Kate stays away, the less likely anybody will be to kick up a fuss. She will just drift into the history books without any clear explanation. That is going to be very interesting. And then anytime somebody says anything that is seems remotely conspiratorial, they are going to cite her mystery cancer as the reason why we have not seen her. Do y'all remember when Victoria Newton was on that talk show and she was so triggered? And that's when I had them write the front page, "Back off, Kate, leave her alone." And then the other papers followed suit. Why was she so agitated? Why was she so triggered? Victoria Newton, the Sun editor, the editor of the Sun, who spent Charles last evening as the Prince of Wales. Even though everybody in the world could see that Queen Elizabeth II was likely to pass away within days, if not hours. Instead of being at her side, he was with the media. As a matter of fact, he was setting up for an interview with NBC television. One of those Bush girls, Jenna Bush or whoever, was going to interview him. What is there to talk about? Your mama dying? You should have been by your mama's side. But instead, he was setting up for an interview. And then when he rushed to be at her side, he took a look at her and then went out and foraged for mushrooms while she lay dying. Princess Anne stayed by her side. Charles did not. It makes me wonder if he was even there. It really does. It makes me wonder if he was even there. And then when it was confirmed that the Queen had passed away, the first jet that landed at Aberdeen Airport, all the press could think of was, and now there's a plane that's arriving, and it's said that is the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. Not William, not Kate, not any of the other Queen's children, just Harry and Meghan. In that moment, that's all that mattered. That was all that mattered. I'm still trying to figure out why was the first thing that they think of is that whoever is getting out of that plane, it's got to be Harry and Meghan. I mean, after all, they live in the US. They just left Germany. They're only going to be here for a few hours. Of course, they would be the first to the Queen's side. Not the next king, not the new king. Harry and Meghan. Camilla is probably going to go play bingo. I'm just going to guess probably, what was his name? Forsyth? Michael Forsyth, or whatever that guy's name is. Remember the aide that keeps coming and going? The cash for honors guy? He'll probably be there in the 11th hour trying to get Charles to do him some royal favors on his way out so that William can come right behind Charles and take everything away. When William becomes king, they're going to play him like a fiddle. If you think Charles is a pushover, when William becomes king, they are going to play him like a fiddle. He stands no chance. They are going to expose him for the fool that he is. I don't know. I think Camilla got too much dirt on him. I think Camilla's got too much dirt on him because they seem to be awfully cozy. They seem to be awfully cozy. I thought the same thing, but I'm starting to think otherwise. I think that William, you see, the tabloids knows Willie's secrets. Camilla has already demonstrated that she will play the long game and that she is willing to leave bodies in the street. Hello? Hello? Is this the Daily Mail? Senior Royal here. No, you buffoon. I said Senior Royal here. No, I haven't been drinking. I don't think that William's going to give her a spot of bother. As a matter of fact, don't be surprised if you see Camilla and her kids on that balcony after Charles is gone. Don't be surprised if Camilla is at the coronation. Yes, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Absolutely. Well, actually, let me see. When were they wearing black? Because that mysterious convoy, that was the 28th of December. But the night they were wearing black, that was when they announced Charles had cancer. And I remember Harry was over at that time. That's when everybody was wearing black. I don't think that was on the 28th because nobody knew anything about the 28th until the 17th. That's when it became widely known that there was some kind of convoy. So I'm pretty sure I'm right about that. Because I think, wait. No, I'm sorry. Charles announced his cancer on the 5th. Harry was over by the 6th. And during that time, at some point, they were all wearing black. Yes, Monshar. It seemed as though Harry was wearing black also. And who knows? Maybe somebody did slip away at that time. Somebody we haven't seen since Christmas. Well, Charles seems to be very robust at the time being, and we don't know what's wrong with him. Hey, listen, you guys, it is 2 hours and 17 minutes. I'm not doing that again. I'm just sitting up here talking. I'm fixing to go. I am fixing to go. We will have this conversation another time. Thank you. Somebody sent me a video of Charles dancing with swords. Thank you for that. I'll see what I can do for tomorrow night. Harry and Meghan is trending like crazy. Oh, that's right. That's right. One of Harry's security people used to be a Secret Service agent for Barack Obama. Yep, sure was. Well, you know what? The good thing about, let me stop. You guys, I'm fixing to go. I'm about to start another topic. Ooh, somebody is full of conspiracy theories tonight. But no, that is true, though. It took a while before they talked about it, before they could clean up things. Okay, love you guys. I'm going to go. We've already had our last word. If you find yourself in a hole, stop digging. Also, someone wants to see the manager. And as usual, whenever you see our queens, it is time to go. And y'all know what that means. So I am going to cue the Ginger Avenger, and I will see you all tomorrow. Thank you all so much for supporting Royal Sussex.